Hey, Kampai! I'm back with some more games. I have two different games to play. I guess there's a possible third one, kind of like last time. It was one of the demos I didn't play last time. Echo, hey. Yes. I have my reverb. That's here. Just a effecta that I can turn on for fun, for no reason. So, anyways, I have two games and then maybe a third one. One of the games I didn't play last time. Yeah, because I had 4 demos downloaded last time and I only played 3. So, anyways, I don't know. I guess we'll just dive right into it. Just won't stick around chatting too much. Just dive right in. I know you can't see, but real quick, I wanted to go over the store page, I guess. So this is Reverie in the Moonlight. The art's cute. I like that. I also like the concept of you using plushies as your weapons. That's a cute concept. But what really caught my attention was the Reverie in the Moonlight name. And I was like, I've heard that before, I think. Why does that sound so familiar? Why is it, what is it? What is it? And then I realized there's Momodora Reverie under the Moonlight. Which I think I've previously played on stream. I'm pretty sure I have, because it came out earlier than 2024, and I last played was back in 2024, so I'm pretty sure that was on stream. So anyways, that I just thought that was funny. It is strange that it's Reverie in the Moonlight. Under the Moonlight definitely does sound better, but it is a Japanese game, so maybe it's just a language kind of thing. Even still, it's very, very similar to Momodora's subtitle, but I guess maybe that's not copyrighted or something. Who knows? Anyways, so I guess we'll just jump right in. We'll check settings. How is it for you guys? We're at... Yeah, that seems fine. This is very quiet music, and I'm worried actually once the game gets started it might be much louder, but anyways. All that I'll just leave as is. Looks fine. So, new game! So I do know it's, oh, Wrath is here, and Wrath, you've changed your icon, or was it like that last time? I don't remember. Anyways, nice to have you here, Wrath. Looks like you lost your number 1 spot. Frankie's taking the number 1 spot from you. Yeah, I do know that it's like a roguelike. The videos made it look kind of like Vampire Survivor style roguelike kind of thing, which Vampire Survivors is fine by me, but roguelike is not really something I get along with very well, so we'll see how far I make it. There have been occasions. Not available in the demo. Okay, so you get Sweet Dreams. There are some achievements you can unlock, that's fine. You can only get certain items and plushies. You can only see certain... Why can you only see certain stats? That's weird. Huh? The game ends at wave 10. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but for like a Survivors game, that's not actually very long. So this might be a pretty short experience for us. We'll have to see. How does that compare to the other ones? So in normal mode would have elite monsters and boss monsters will appear. Oh, does that mean there's gonna be no boss monsters in this? Guess we'll find out. The wave completion bonus is halved. All monsters are even stronger. Endless Dream, the wave completion bonus is halved. All monsters are a lot stronger. There's an infinite number of waves. Okay. It's like a demo mode? I mean, yeah, it is a demo. I'm playing the demo. I didn't buy the game. I guess I should clarify. That's another thing. It's probably going forward for these streams. In the past, I wanted to support the developers when I could. You know, if I'm making content out of their game, I feel like I at least owe them a purchase of their game, assuming that, you know, of course that would limit me to what I would buy, because of course I'd be looking for cheap games. But anyways, yeah, I don't remember if I mentioned this since coming back from my short break. Couple month break. But I'm probably not gonna be buying games anymore. Demo mode of the demo. I think this is just it. Okay. Slashes at monsters with short range attacks. Short range, 80%. I don't know what that means. Movement towards? What does that mean? Oh, toward monsters. So is aggressive? Does it just like auto target? Does it? I don't know. Hits monsters from afar by launching projectiles at them. Fixed distance? I don't know what any of this means. Distance sounds good. Okay, probably that one. Boom boom. When's the last time I got a good night's sleep? Please, I want to sleep tight. So tight I can't even dream. Huh? Good night. I just know it. I'll have that dream again. The usual dream where monsters are chasing me. Damage dealt to monsters. If you place the cursor on one... Oh. Okay. We went from a simple explanation to things highlighted. Okay. Pretty self-explanatory. Capsule, okay. Capsule dropped by monsters. Restores HP, okay. 3, we can assume that's the player. In fact, we can assume it so hard, I'm almost confused that they highlight it. And there's... no 3 text box. It's just, that's 3. That's... 3 is here. Okay. 4 also doesn't have a text box. It's just highlighted. Okay. This is the number of seconds that Tete must survive without being defeated. Or is it Teet? Teet! The Teet to win the wave. The title music reminds me of a Japanese bathhouse. I've never actually been to one, so I wouldn't know. But I do think it's by a Japanese developer, so maybe that was their intent. Gold, treasures, candy dropped by monsters. Pick it up to increase your experience, okay? Treasure chest dropped by monsters, open it to get items when the wave is over, okay. But no explanation for what the fuck 5 is, or what the fuck 4 is. And I can assume 3 is the player, but... oh. Okay. Got it. Teach cannot defeat monsters by himself. Oh, it's a he, is it? I thought it was a... That looks like a girl, right? I guess it's a boy. I guess I can see it being a boy. It's just so cute and has such long eyelashes that I kind of assumed it was a girl. Alright, well, sure. Whatever. Press the confirm button to make the plushies gather around him and press it again to make them roam freely while you're in gather mode. While you can see a smoke signal coming up from Teat. Use this button to lead the plushies around. So is it like Pikmin or something? The gauges with the blue edges show the plushie's health. If the plushie is defeated, it will take a few seconds before it can reappear. Different plushies do different things. Fight against monsters, heal their allies, protect Teat, and more. The gauges with the red edges show the monster's health. Different monsters do different things. Attack whatever is closest to them, rush forward, run away, defeat monsters, drop gold. Sometimes they'll also drop capsules, candy, or treasure. Okay, got it. How do we go? Okay, there we go. Okay. Wow, this is... not a lot of fanfare. The one thing I do know about Vampire Survivors is that it's like fucking just dopamine just overload. If I recall correctly, it was made by like an ex like casino game maker, so he used a lot of that psychology to make, you know, Vampire Survivors have that kind of addictive quality to it. This is most certainly lacking that. In fact, it's lacking a lot of fanfare. This was just dull. The monsters are gone. Is this a plushie? Did it protect me from those monsters? But in my dreams, it's always just me and the monsters. There isn't anyone else usually. Worst part is that I wake up as soon as they attack me. If this little guy's with me, maybe I'll be able to sleep until morning. For some reason, looking at it makes me feel nice, a bit nostalgic. Wait, why would the child feel nostalgic? Nostalgic for what? Being in Mama's womb or something? Monsters, they're here again. Gosh, that was such a short wave, too. Okay. We'll just get more offense? How about ranged with attack power? Oh, I see. You buy it. In my dreams, it's just me and Master Chief. I guess I'll buy it. Plushies get stronger if you have a lot of the same type. Oh, now you tell me. Oh, okay, and that just disappeared. Did I get hit? I think I got hit. Oh, and it just ends so suddenly. Wow. I love just percents. 5% is the only one that seems meaningful, but What is 5% of like... I think the dog has like 1.3 attack speed. So what's 5% of 1.3 attack speed? 5% is not gonna... I mean, I get that's how these games fucking work, but... I don't know. These are so, like, unappealing. Just, oh, plus 3%. Okay. Wow. You got gold for completing the way? Okay. It didn't end. It's a level up, I think. Well, do I got news for you? That's just how the level ends. Phew, the plushie saved me again. You're a very good boy, thank you. I'm glad to see you're safe. Huh? Who are you? Hehehe, sorry, did I startle you? My name is Luna. Luna, why are you? The plushies and I were transported into this world all of a sudden. I was looking around to see if there was anyone else here. Something odd about the battle plushie? I'm not sure what. And I saw you being attacked by those monsters and I told the plushies to go and save you. Oh, that's why they did that. Thank you. I can't use space to progress the text or E. Come on, man. You're welcome. I have an idea. Why don't you and the plushies hunt the monsters? Hunt them? They're always attacking you in your dreams, right? My plushies have this mysterious power to defeat them. If you defeat all of the monsters, you'll be able to sleep soundly again. Ah! I'm a bit scared, but if you and your plushies help me, maybe I can get rid of the nightmares forever. I'll try it. I'll try hunting the monsters. You don't think it's odd that cute little kids' toys were ready? Well, when you put it that way. Now I see your point. Don't worry, I know you can do it. I'll help however I can, and I'll teach you how to use the plushies too. God, I keep wanting to hit spacebar to progress the text. Thank you, Luna. Okay, we gotta make this more exciting. I'm adding the reverb in. I'm going to narrate things to make it more exciting. I'm gonna try to, at least. How witty can I be on this spot? Not very. Just, I don't know. More doggo. More pidgeolo. I guess, why does it hurt the teat? Why does it hurt the teat? And what's the unlock button? Oh, I see, for re-rolling? If I re-roll, oh, I can get, oh. Give me. Sure, you too. We'll just all of the plushies. +1 to attack. Round start. Fight. The monsters are coming. Fire! 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 Spread out, troops. We're routed! Fall back! Fall back! Fire! 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 Oh god! They're taking damage! I'm hurting my throat! The enemies are coming! Fire! Oh. You did it! Congratulations! They all just follow you, no formation? Not really. I mean, you can either have them free roam or cluster up around you, and that's kind of it. I don't know. Just do the attack speed again, I guess. Keep buffing attack speed. Boom Boom 2. Wow. I don't know. This is a reroll. I don't give a shit. I don't know. Sure. More plushies. Just all the plushies. Round start. Fight! Gather up, troops. Avoid damage. Projectiles incoming. Weird blobs. Watch out. The blobs are coming. The birds are coming. Don't get hit, men. Don't get hit. We're walking on the walls. We're on the walls. We're on the window. We can escape. Fall back. Escape the house. We can do it. There's nothing I can do but press space and walk. This is so dull. This is so dull. Man, it's kind of funny. When you take away all the flash and glitz and glamour of no collision on anything. Yeah, none. When you take away all of the just particles and sound effects and whatever from Vampire Survivors, you suddenly realize just how dull it is. Because all you're doing is walking around. And that's it. The game just plays itself. Short and long range attack. Attack speed. Attack speed. Could at least toot a horn at level up. Yeah, and it ends so suddenly too. Like, gosh, I don't know. Just do a boop, 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 whenever you level up, and then I don't know. Round finished. And then have like a little cooldown time or something. Like, I don't know, just a couple of seconds before it could fade out or something. It's just like, it just suddenly stops. It's so anticlimactic. There's like, it's just, this is a fucking MVP, man. That's all this is. This is just a minimal viable product. That's all it is. What's funny is I thought there's a big guy there. They're following me, but oh, I see. Wow, like, let them move closer to me or to group up? It just kind of like moves the group, really. The effects when hitting and getting hit are kind of weak. Yeah, everything about this is pretty weak. Like I said, it's like a minimal viable product. This is like, I don't know. This is what you might pitch to publishers. But this is not what you would show the public, because it's missing a lot of juice, as Mark from Game Maker's Toolkit would call it. It's missing a lot of the juice. I don't know. Fucking plushie HP. That was great. You took care of them so fast. You're very good at leading the plushies. What do you mean leading? I walk around. And they also, by the way, I should mention this too. Like, they move so slow, and I get that. That's like, because that's one of the stats is plushie movement speed, right? Because I saw it in one of the whatever equipment that you can get. But I don't know if that should be a stat. If this is like your main like way of interacting with the game is controlling the plushies. You know, I had said it's like a Pikmin thing when during the little like tutorial text information. Honestly, I think that would be kind of cool. If you had your mouse, like you could have them like fan out or move in, and you just have like a circle around your mouse, and you could move your mouse to tell them where to move. And it would be a nice shakeup on the Vampire Survivors genre, right? And it's kind of like they're trying to do that, because Vampire Survivors was basically the only keys you use are the direction keys to move around, and then the game basically plays itself from there, right? So, like, they're trying to mix it up by giving you one more key to interact with the game, which is like the command to move the plushies in or out. But it feels so meaningless to the rest of the game that I don't understand the point of it being there. Either have them close or have them far. Here's the thing. If they move faster, like at the same speed of the player, or even faster than that, then there could at least be some sort of strategy to it, instead of tying it to statistics. Then, because there are projectiles, and the projectiles move fairly slow, so it's like you could theoretically call them back to you or push them away, and if they moved quick enough, then they could avoid projectiles, and that would at least be some strategy. Now, like I said, I like my idea of like having them follow the mouse, and then you could like use the same space, like press spacebar to either. Actually, that could be it. We should try that actually real quick. Forget this text. It's all pointless. I guess I haven't tried this. I gotta select this. Here's what I want to try. When I let them fan out, will they follow my mouse? Or will they just do their own thing? So that's what we're gonna try real quick. Let's pick our worthless items here. We'll just get Lizard and Ham Jr. Too many plushies. Never mind. Attack speed. There. Okay, let's see what they do. I don't think they actually follow the mouse, but... No, because there's no mouse on screen. So, of course it can't happen. So, they basically just stay in a group, no matter what anyways. So, it's like you either have them like that, or like this, where they try to stick closer to you, but of course your movement speed is faster than them. So, it winds up mostly just being the same thing. It's just slightly less bunched up. And yes, I reached a plushie limit. So this is the whole army. But one of my plushies is about to die. Okay, yeah, so I like my idea. So if you had like, kind of like, if it was Pikmin, where, you know, in Pikmin you had like a cursor where you could like direct where the Pikmin to go. So, and it would be like a little radius, right? And so I would say like, you would know, first of all, you'd know they would try to fit into that radius. So pressing the spacebar, and here's what I think they should do. Number one, they need to move quickly. That shouldn't be tied to a statistic in the game. That just feels like another stat there because it's a fucking roguelike, a survivor's roguelike game, and all of it's about, you know, meaningless percentile increases over a ton of different meaningless stats. So I wouldn't have any sort of movement statistic there at all. They should move quickly, period. And then the spacebar would basically either call them to you or push them or make them move out towards wherever your cursor is on screen, and they would sit inside that circle, or try to at least. Then at least there'd be some sort of strategy, because then you would be trying to keep in mind where the player is, you know, and where your group of plushies are. And of course, being able to call them to you or back out to the cursor provides a little bit more strategy. If you need them to be closer to you, I'm certain there are bosses that might have some sort of telegraph moves or something that you want to move them out of the way of their attack or whatever. So just having a button that basically calls them back to you quickly would be effective. And I don't know, if it's tied to your mouse, you can move the mouse pretty quickly back to you. I don't know. Then, if you wanted to stick with having the spacebar button, then having them fan out from the circle, like, this was actually kind of what I was originally saying, but then, I don't know, ideas started flowing, and anyways, it doesn't matter. Basically, you'd have the circle, and then they would either try to fit inside the circle, or sit outside the circle. I don't know, that seems silly. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's not my game. Point is that right now, this is really fucking dull. Because, like, oh boy, plus 2%. Whoopee. Wow, plus 2%. I'm so happy. I don't know why I'm thinking about this so much. Just there. Honestly, it kind of feels better to just leave them as they are, doing their own thing. For many of the levels now, I had just left them, like, grouping up with me, but I honestly think that's not the best way to do it. I don't know, whatever this formation is seems to be the most effective. Is there a point in walking around? I mean... Oh, see, here's another... Okay. So to answer your question first before I go off on that tangent. I mean, I guess so. It's to avoid where the monsters spawn. It's not necessary to always be walking, it seems like. I can imagine maybe at later waves, later levels, the enemies might get tough enough that you need to basically be on a constant move, but definitely at the early levels, it seems like moving is basically to avoid monsters and pick up stuff. Speaking of picking up stuff, though, you move so you don't fall asleep. That's also a good reason, Raph. So, speaking of picking up things, that's another reason why there should be like a brief like victory and cooldown before moving into the next wave. Because there were some items left on the map that I had like zero chance to pick up because the wave just suddenly ended. I don't know. More health, I guess. Or plushie HP. Yeah. Teed HP. Yeah. Plus 6% damage. Oh boy. Can I get another doggo? I can. Can I get... I can get another plushie. Too many plushies. Okay, I maxed out again. I guess this. This. There we go. When it's all such a tiny... Here's the thing, right? Sorry, I gotta... Oh, why do I need to pause it? I don't need to pause it. It's just walking around. So, here's the thing, right? Like, I feel like a lot of the Vampire Survivors and Vampire Survivor clone games have, like, figured this out. That, like... It's not really exciting to just always have, like, plus small percentile increases. And it's like, they almost kind of knew that because there's... Some of them have, like, the trade-off where it's, like, plus 3%, but then also -1 something else, right? But, like, it's all so small, making it all so meaningless, that it just doesn't matter. So, it's like, with a lot of Vampire Survivors clones, they've kind of figured out that, like, a lot of it is, like, new skills with, like, interesting effects, and that's what makes it more interesting. Just flat percentage increases, especially of such a small amount, feel so meaningless. Your army seems to kill everything instantaneously. Indeed. Attack speed, sure. Damage, sure. Damage! How many did we lose? Can we... Nope. Didn't lose any plushies. Party's still maxed out. I don't know. Give me... What is luck anyway? Just... Fucking give it to me, sure. It really wants me to have luck, huh? Okay. It's annoying. Okay. This is annoying that plushies and stat increases get rolled into the same roll. Because I can't get any more plushies. My party is maxed out. So, these are just wasting my rolls. Right? I don't need these here because I can't equip them. So, please give me something I can use. Like this. Thank you. Oh, that's 150. Damn it. Oh, well. There could be a lot more animation. There could be a lot more work in general. Again, this feels like Homeboy had this idea and he was like, yo, plushies that fight? That's sick! Man, I gotta put this together. And then in like 1 month, he cranked this out. And he was like, alright. Time for Steam. There's a lot of missing juice in this. This was not ready for the big prime time, I don't think. You know, one thing I'm realizing too is what happens if all the plushies die? Because I just noticed a lot of the party's been wiped out. And if they all die, there's nothing I can do. Can't sack your plushies? You might be able to. Yeah, you can sell them. But, I mean, I guess if you want it... Because you get... It mentioned you get benefits of having the same type, so I guess, like... If I wanted to get rid of Pidgeol here... And get... Boom Boom... here, so we have more in the party, then sure, that's an option. I probably shouldn't have done that, now that I think about it, because I know I had a bunch of plushies die, so I probably had space for those Boom Booms and the pigeons. Oh, are they back? Oh, do they just oh, maybe they just recover. Well. Oh well. Attack speed, woo! Attack speed, woo! Man, I don't know. that. Alright, cool. But yeah, as I was saying, what happens when all the plushies die? Do you just accept death? Does it auto game over? If it does auto game over, that sucks. If it does auto game over when you run out of plushies, at that point, it sort of begs the question of what's the point of having a player HP bar? Look, that was a boss. There was actually some sort of something to that. More than any of the other levels. The only attack available is mint green fart. The funny thing is, this feels like a game that you would have found for free on Newgrounds, right? Like, if this was the entire game, as it is, like this was the game that was released on Newgrounds, just like this, then I'd be like, yeah, that was a cool free experience, man. That was cool. That was worth the, I don't know, how long have I played it for? 30 minutes? That's worth the 30 minutes I spent on it. Cool. That was wave 10, so that's the end of the demo. You defeated a bunch of monsters. But, this is probably gonna cost money. Actually, you know what? That's something that we didn't even check. Is this like a pre-release demo? That's the end of the game. Let's check. Is that it? Oh, it's released. Oh, it's out. That... Ooh boy! Oh boy! That's the released product right there. Boy! Like I said, it feels like an MVP. That does not feel finished. I think that's me saying that the dev cranked it out in 1 month does not feel too far from incorrect. Their previous game was released on October 10th, 2025. And this one was released on November 10th, 2025. That doesn't necessarily mean they made it in 1 month. They could have been working on it before then. But it is funny that I said it feels like a game that was built in 1 month, and there's literally 1 month between their previous game and this one. And look at that. Like, the game that I think that's just what this developer does. Like, all these games are not that far apart. Homeboy comes up with an idea, probably a cool concept, but man, that polishing stuff, whoo! You know, they say 90% of your time is spent on the last 10% of work. And gosh, that last 10%, that's when the demand comes in, and he's just like, nah, forget that. We got, 90%'s good enough. That's an A. Kind of feels like an asset swap of some Vampire Survivor template, to be honest. Well, you gotta tweak some variables and, rig up the art. Honestly, probably, you're probably not wrong. Number one, that's probably why all of the numbers are just like flat percent increases, because if anyone's going to be releasing like a vampire, like if it was a Vampire Survivor template, that's exactly what they would do. They would just put placeholder numbers there, which, would be like, flat percent increases for stuff. It doesn't need to be well thought out because it's a template that you're intended to change. So there's that. And then honestly, rigging up all the art, making the art and rigging it up to the menu. Yeah, probably that's probably what they spent the most time on, was drawing the art and then rigging it to UI and whatever. So yeah, I don't know. Like, see, I wonder, like their first game here 7 years from now. I don't know. It's got a lot of user reviews. I was going to say, I wonder if like they put a lot of work into their first game. It sold bad. And so they decided to switch methods to making like short games, making easy games within the span of a very short time. Let's see. This one released in July 16th. This one was okay. That was a 1 month turnaround on that one too. But then he spent 2 years and came back with Mind Hack, which is still in early access. There's not the warning saying it hasn't been updated in a while, so I guess this is still being developed. Maybe this is their serious project or something. These are not compelling screenshots. These all feel like... Wait, what? Ah, one of those kinds of games. Just want to forget my shitty childhood and live a happy life. I love Ernest, but I hate to throw him under the bus, but I was gonna say this sounds like an Ernest game. So this is... Yeah, why are there 3 different publishers tied to? And it's not the... Room 6 was the... I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely doing much better. Maybe this is their, like, real project. And then... See, like, once again... Okay, this is a few months later, not just 1 month. They released... Oh... I'm sorry, let me try that again. Wait. Oh. They came back a few months later with Oh. And also once again it has like different people tied to it. But it's finished? I don't know. So maybe that... I don't know. Maybe that's a serious project. But then they came back 2 years later with Frisia. And then from here, and yeah, oh boy. Yeah, this looks like now is his era of just churning out cheap slop. What the What the fuck is it? It's a rhythm game? Oh, is it like Rhythm Heaven? I think it is like Rhythm Heaven. But it... Yeah, oh gosh. It's funny that it's just the music. Gonna doze off. Okay, thanks for joining, Frankie. Hang on, can we get some Rhythm Heaven gameplay? I do believe there's like some sound effects and stuff. There's some stuff to bring the juice. Here we go. Yeah, they have the effects in there. Yeah, like, so that's the thing with Rhythm Heaven, right? It's like WarioWare rhythm game. It's constantly changing, but it's got lots of like just nice little touches. Like, to keep using the word, it's got juice. And that's what this dev lacks. He lacks the juice. This is missing all of that juice. Yeah. Anyways, I'm also okay. I'm also confused by this. Wait. I'm so confused by this. Are they a publisher? Because I don't know, man. I don't know. Because that's enough out of you. Because this is that there's a different developer, Pastel Parade, but that's okay, but this is Pastel Parade. But I have no idea what is happening here. This right now, we're looking at the I don't know. We're done. We're moving on. I don't understand this. Anyways, it's missing juice. It's garbage. We're gonna play Raccoin. I don't know. It looked fun. It's got that kind of, speaking of juice, it's got juice. At least from the trailer, it looked like it has it. It's got all the BG's here. You did miss gameplay. It has a lot of that like Balatro energy to it, where, you know, things are moving and shaking and there's flashing and all of this stuff. That game is the dev. Yes. Pastel Party Parade or whatever the fuck made the dev as it goes. Anyways, it's a coin pusher though. We've seen Balatro as Balatro, and then we've seen Balatro as slots. Where else have we seen Balatro put? I don't know, but there's lots of people who like the Balatro formula but have decided to put it into other, I don't know, traditional games. And it looked like Raccoin here is trying to do that. It's trying to take the Balatro juice and put it into a coin pusher game. I do want to mention, though, quite a while back, I played You Must Become Lich, which is another coin pusher game. It's not doing quite the same thing as Raccoin, but I had fun with this. I'm not like a big coin pusher fan kind of person, but
this one was fun. Sometimes it tickled the brain. So I don't know. I'm hoping maybe Raccoin here will. Where did it go? Will do the same thing. Where did it go? There it is. Also nice to have you here, Ace. Balatro with death pit hole in the ground. Yes. Balatro. It's a game about digging a hole in Balatro combined. Thank you for downloading the Raccoin demo. We are Raccoin, a 3-person indie team from China. Wow. And we're super excited you're here to play Raccoin. The game is still in active development, so you may encounter bugs or balance issues in this demo. Right now, we also have a bunny coin challenge running. Check the button in the top right corner of the main menu. No thanks. No. Okay, so no options. So I guess we'll just jump right into it. Select cabinet. I guess this is the only one that I can select. So then that one. Start the tutorial as this character. Let the sweet raccoon owner guide you step by step. No rush, take all the time you need. Oh. I like the little raccoon at the bottom. I could probably spend all day just sitting here making him dance. That's a nice little touch. No comping? Excuse me, what the fuck? Baby card, a tutorial for beginners. It's sometimes hard to know what can be clicked on and what can't, because I thought these were buttons. Use seed. Oh, okay. We don't have a seed. We're gonna enter Wrath of Wood as the seed. And, okay, I guess that's just it. Welcome, I'm testing this coin pusher machine. It's built from scrap parts. It looks rough, but it's fully functional. Inserted copper coins come out of these pink chutes. Let me show you. A coin inserted from the left side to the right and vice versa. One more pro tip, if you insert coins on both sides at once, they'll land at the center. Wanna try? It's much more fun when you play it yourself. You have 20 coins now, insert them all. How do you... Oh, Q and E. I have inserted them all. Whoops, ran out of coins. Here's 10 more for you. Once a coin drops into the scoring zone, it scores you points and tickets. It shows you how many tickets you have. Coin score, coin value, score rate. Now reach the target score to clear this round. Okay. Bongo Raccoon. Bogo. Buy one, get one raccoon. The Bogo Raccoon. Oh, I hit the target. It told me to hit the target, and I did it. Let's end the round. See, this machine is much more fun than it looks. After each round, you can spend tickets to buy items in the shop. Check out our wide range of special coins. Each has a unique effect. You have enough tickets. Why not buy them all? Okay. Breed? Oh, we're breeding raccoons, are we? It is a BOGO. BOGO raccoon! When touching... Okay. Wait, it said to buy... I had enough for all 3? Oh. Okay. Okay. So we explode and multiply. We start with an amount of copper coins at the beginning of each round. Oh, by the way, copper coins may change into silver coins. Now insert copper coins and try your luck for silver coins. Oh, nice, a silver coin. It's your lucky day. Do I just insert it whenever I want? Not now. Okay. Oops, you've run out of copper coins. Time to exchange some. You can see how many you will earn from the exchange and ticket cost for your next exchange. Okay, now the special coins. Just tap your loaded coins to insert them. Alright, start pushing coins to clear the round. Okay. I thought it was supposed to explode. Oh, you can use the left and right mouse button. That's nice. Explode and multiply. Since sound on indeed. Oh, it explodes when you exchange. Okay, I see. Huh. I kind of don't like that you have to get tickets. Because I feel like you should just be able to use the coins that you drop. I'm out of exchanges, huh? I think I'm out of coins. Collapse? Oh, okay. Oh, I cleared it. Oh, okay. I'm dumb. Technically a game type game. As usual, buy out all the coins. Oh, so they're not permanent. You don't get to keep those once you've spent them. Pips give powerful boosts. Try one. When a coin scores 40% chance to get a ticket. Pips are auto-equipped on the slot card. Well, yeah, right? You you insert coins to win coins. So like isn't that the idea? You spend 1 coin to try to get more. You're trying to multiply your input. Economic crisis. Bang, every 3 rounds bad coins appear. As they say, bad coins drive out good ones. It's a wave of, I guess those are poor coins. They restrict you from exchanges. This shows the information of the bad coin currently in the machine. Try inserting the raccoon. Perfect. All the bad coins have been cleared, and you asked why we did that. That's because raccoons kill bad coins. The more you understand how coins affect each other, the more options you'll have. Alright, start pushing coins to clear the round. You know, for a coin pushing game, why did that happen? I feel like this is strangely complicated for a fucking coin pushing game. I cleared it. Okay, well, I want to blow up my... Yeah. Coins that shoot. Yeah, it's kind of hard to keep track of what everything does. And there's even more. Now there's more stuff. This is like the opposite of the other game that we just finished playing. It's like you have so much shit that's just piled on it. You got to keep track of the coins that you're inserting, and then you have these chips, and now you have these keychains, and of course you can use the tickets to buy upgrades, and then you got to remember what each of the coins do. Bank book, retain unused coins at round end. Also nice to have you here, Orc. Almost kind of like this, but the little raccoon guy won't shut up. I did choose the I did choose the tutorial. Okay. And prizes too. Prizes must activate manually. They are single-use items. Drain 3 to 6 of your most purchased coin. Okay. I feel so fucking dumb. This is way too complicated for just a fucking coin pushing game. Next, you'll tell me that it's Stratego Coin Edition. What? And we're keeping combo. Gosh, there's so much shit you have to keep track of. You have a combo counter? Man, it's like the devs were just like not satisfied with just like the one concept. They kept like stacking on new mechanics onto it.
it's not bad. But I don't know. I think simpler would have been just as fun. I don't know if like all these additions are really adding any value. Like, say we could remove the one-time use prize items. Like, would that really hurt the game? So far I'm not seeing it. Like, it's cool that it's there, but does it need to be there? Maybe they spent more than that. I think so. I think they probably spent a month thinking up all the ideas, and then they said, let's implement all of them. Every 8 combos light up 1 bar of spin energy. When the energy is full, you get 1 Sorry, I guess I should have continued reading the fucking tutorial to realize there's another mechanic. It's not just a DMC combo rate. It also leads to another mechanic. Okay, excess energy boosts your current spin reward weight. Rate, sorry. There are all kinds of spin rewards, but it's down to your luck. Okay. Just what? I have just no fucking comment, man. What is even going on? There's just shit just like appearing on screen. Things are just happening on their own accord. What? I almost feel like there was too much explanation. What is this? Yeah, it just goes again. Let's see. Sadly, I imagine... wait. Twin Pusher Feature Creep Edition? Yeah. Sadly, I imagine players ask for this. If you make it too simple, there's a vocal group that will complain they're bored. I've played games, I feel like they add stuff just because someone said they're bored as... we're not pushing a button every second. Shit's happening. Woo! Look, I'm not even playing the game. I'm reading chat. It's just going. It's become an idle game, indeed. But I know there's more mechanics too, right? Because at the beginning we had to select our cabinet that we're playing on. So I know that probably means there's other cabinets. And I mentioned you must become Lich earlier. That was one thing that I kind of liked, is that like it would have different cabinets. They didn't call them cabinets, but anyways, it had different cabinets where like there was different obstacles or different events. You also like, so here's the thing, and maybe this changes later with the other cabinets. Maybe that's what the other cabinets are. But like in you must become Lich, you like toss the coin in there, and so you could even do like some trick shots or whatever. But also because of that mechanic, they could like implement like targets on the field that you could like fling a coin at to like trigger some sort of event to happen or whatever. So, and that may potentially exist in this game, which would just be even more fucking feature creep. I don't know, like, this could still be that, you know, dopamine tickling kind of game, without all of the other shit tacked on to it.
Also, I feel like you shouldn't just have like free play after it. I'm glad that you do, because I would probably just sit here and just do this for longer than is necessary. But it continues to increase your ticket counter. So what's stopping someone from just like hanging out in the level before proceeding to the next level? Like, I could probably just sit here all day getting more tickets. Oh, I'm finally out of coins. Well, let's see if that triggers any more. Oh, I guess that's the other thing. I guess that's what would be the limit, would be the exchange. And I guess that answers the question of why they wouldn't have it be coins that you would use, like the coins that you collect. I still think that's stupid. It is a coin pushing game. You want to get the coins that you push out. You're trying to but anyways, because you're using you're using tickets to exchange for coins, and you have a limited number of exchanges. I did win. I won a long time ago. That's what this is down here. I've just been letting it go. So I guess the exchange is a limit, but it still seems silly because now, to me, because that's there, it almost put like pressure on me where it feels like I need to use all of my exchanges to make the most of each level. So even if I already won long ago, I would want to go through all of my exchanges to try to maximize how many tickets I get before going into the next level. Pro tip, if you don't want to see the item you want, try re-rolling. Okay. Now it's your turn to shop. Thanks. Well, I mean, I have enough for everything. Okay. What does this do? Saw coin, touching an unmodified coin, solves it into 4 mini coins. After 15 uses, it's destroyed? What is destroyed? This coin? I thought the coin was destroyed when you used it. Does it mean after touching... Oh, okay. I thought it would just delete itself after it touched a coin, but no, it stays in play. I see. I wonder if that would, like... Oh, unmodified coin. That's kind of stupid. That would have been kind of cool. There would be some nice strategy there if you could use it to saw your regular coins. So, like, you could have more bunnies or whatever. Tower of 42 coins. Okay. I'm at such a loss. A loss for words with this game. It's kind of funny because I don't know if I don't know. Should I play a real round of this, not just a tutorial round? And play each round start plus 15 points. I don't know what. The round has already started? Gift time! Wow! Oh yeah. How about that? Wow. Did you feel the dopamine from that? Oh, what's this? Well, oh, draws in all nearby coins and transports them to the back upper platform. Okay. Wow. Black hole for coins. I've pretty much cleared this board at this point. I don't know. I'll just end it. The seed was Wrath of Wood. Okay, and then that's just it. So if we play, can we like... Okay, here we go. So we'll just do that. So let's just try a real round, not a tutorial round. It's already cleared. I don't know. I think I might actually not continue with this. I don't know. Run data. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, it's having a real... Okay, there we go. It's having quite the tough time quitting out of the game. That's a game that exists. I don't know, like, I can see someone enjoying it. There's definitely going to be people who like that kind of game. It's not for me. It's a little bit overwhelming with all the shit that you have to keep track of. And it also, actually, honestly, it feels kind of meaningless to keep track of it. Like, obviously, if you want to play the game seriously, you need to keep track of it. But it feels kind of like the type of game where all of that information is mostly extraneous and it pretty much just plays itself. Yeah, you and I pretty much just said the same thing at the same time. I don't know, it's like it plays itself based on whatever upgrades you get, yeah. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I had more to say. It's funny, I had way more to say about Reverie and the Moonlight than I had about Raccoin, because like Raccoin is like it's competently put together. It's got the juice. It seems like, you know, like I said, there's definitely people out there who would enjoy this kind of game, but it most certainly is not a game that I would play. There's a lot of things that I don't personally enjoy about it. But it's doing pretty well for itself at 444 reviews. It's not released yet, so you know that I don't know how well that will translate, because obviously there's a much lower barrier to entry when it's a demo and it's free than someone who buys it. But yeah. It's a game. I don't know what else to say about it. It's still a little bit early. I don't know. Do I want to do the last one? It's not an indie game, is the thing. Heroes of Might and Magic. This caught my attention. I don't know if I want to give it a try. It's caught my attention because, first of all, I didn't even notice this to begin with, but I thought Ubisoft owned the Heroes of Might and Magic franchise, so I don't know who Hooded Horse is. Oh, but there's Ubisoft there, so maybe they're a subsidiary of Ubisoft or something. I don't know. So I didn't know that they were making a new Heroes of Might and Magic. I saw this when I was browsing for demos last time I played games, and I was like, "Oh shit, new Heroes of Might and Magic. That's wild." I used to play a lot of Heroes of Might and Magic. I know the popular one is Heroes of Might and Magic 3. And it looks like Heroes of Might and Magic is like everyone says is the fucking GOAT, right? And it looks like even just going back to some of these back here, some of the towns they showed off, and then the battlefield. This all looks very like Heroes of Might and Magic 3 inspired. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I got a hot take for just a second. Hear me out on this. I like Heroes of Might and Magic 4 more than Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Now I will admit a lot of this comes down to the music and in general just the vibes, which is kind of a hard thing to quantify. Where Heroes of Might and Magic definitely had more strategic gameplay because you had a grid, so it was much easier to plan precise movements. And I think that was one of the big complaints for Heroes of Might and Magic 4 was that they basically did away with the grid. It's still technically there, but the grid is so small and not visible that it's really hard to line your troops up very precisely, which I get, but for like casual play, at least like how I've always played it, I never played it very seriously. I don't know if there's ever like a big competitive scene for Heroes of Might and Magic. I've always just played it mostly by myself or maybe with a friend where we're doing hot seating. I was gonna say, yeah, this town here, which looks like the human town, looks very similar to the Here's a Might and Magic 3 town. But anyways, so I don't know. I never played it very, very seriously, very competitively. I really liked 4. I think the pre-rendered graphics have aged pretty well, to be honest. Hang on. I was going to open up on GOG because I own it on GOG, but it's probably just going to be faster if I just pull up screenshots. Heroes of Might and Magic 4.
If we just Google those screenshots, here we go. So, GOG is launching. Excuse me, GOG. So yeah, I mean, it definitely looks dated, but you know, it's still quite bright and colorful. I do believe the GOG version has a 16:9 patch as well. So I don't know. I don't know. This actually looks pretty ugly, but I don't know. I still really like Heroes of Might and Magic 4. It's always been my favorite version. The soundtrack is fucking gorgeous, man. It's very, very, very operatic, but god damn. It's just so good. What's one of my favorite ones? Maybe Haven? This will probably get my video copyright claim too. Is this... I think this is the humans town. They got a sexy saxophone in here. There it is. Vocals, where are the vocals? Here they come. Maybe. Need that opera. There it is. Gorgeous. Gosh, look at that vibrato. My goodness. That is some vibrato. Yeah, man. Man, I fucking love the Heroes of Might and Magic 4 soundtrack. This is something I have basically listened to throughout my entire life. It's like at least once a year I put this album on repeat for, I don't know, a while, for a few days. Just to vibe with it, man. That one's a much slower song, you know, but the whole soundtrack. Oh, Floating Across the Water. Hell yeah. Ah, it's so good. Damn, it's so good. I love it so much. So yeah, anyways, some other things that Heroes of Might and Magic 4 does that it looks like they've done away with. A lot of people complained about this in Heroes of Might and Magic 4. The titular heroes. So in the previous games, your hero was basically just a commander. They're the ones that explored the map, collected loot, entered battles, but the people that actually did the battles themselves are your troops that you've recruited from town, right? Your hero actually never participated directly in battle, other than you can cast spells with them. However, they made a big change in Heroes of Might and Magic 4, where your hero is actually a playable character. They are now a combatant on the field. And also part of that, there is loot, like equipment, and I think that's always been there in Heroes of Might and Magic, but a lot of the equipment that you'd pick up for your heroes in like Heroes 3, 2, and 1 was mostly like, it's like passive effects that like buffed your troops and stuff. Or it might benefit the magic spells that you cast, but it was, very indirect in influencing the outcome of battle. Basically, a lot of the battle was very much decided based on the size of your army. So the equipment was just like a slight little bonus on top of that. However, in Heroes of Might and Magic 4, they had a lot of equipment that would actually just buff the raw stats of your hero that you're controlling. And you could get some really fucking dumb, stupid builds where you could basically, your hero could be a one-man army. Now, granted, this couldn't always happen. The game was definitely not designed to do that. It is sort of an exploit, and I guess that's what people complained about, is that, again, that could be a competitive thing where it just feels stupid in the competitive scene where you're playing a game about armies fighting armies, and yet it comes down to just heroes, just single people attacking each other. So I guess that could be another part of it, but as someone who plays it casually, I really like that. It added like a very interesting roleplay element to it, because your hero would level up too. And you still had that in the previous games as well, but again, by controlling the hero, those levels were more impactful towards the person you were playing. And therefore, you could like role play the hero that you are playing in this fantasy game. To me, it was a match made in heaven. It's a fantasy role playing game deeply inspired by Dungeons and Dragons. So being able to like role play the hero and command the army was just so cool. And I think after Heroes 4, they pretty much got rid of that. And it does look like, because this is like in the Heroes 3 position where your hero would just stand off to the top left of the screen and basically have no influence on the battle. So I don't think you'll be able to control the hero in this version of the game, which is disappointing. I really liked Heroes 4, but Heroes 3 was good too. I guess we're going to play the demo since, I don't know, please read, whatever. Anyways, since it's still kind of early for the stream, and I've been talking about it so much, so guess we'll check it out. I should mention, though, Heroes of Might and Magic, the franchise kind of went dormant for a while. There was... after Heroes 4, it basically was dead.
You have all dreamed of peace.
Okay, just a moment.
Yet it was nothing more but an illusion.
Interesting art style.
That is about to shatter.
It looks like what Babylon's Fall was trying to do, but is actually nice to look at. Good question.
Look at how you struggled. So pathetic. So foolish.
It's been a while since I've seen the Heroes 3 intro.
Not even death
But I feel like
can
this
bring you comfort.
might be very similar to it. Or maybe it was the Heroes 4 intro.
We will be your salvation. Don't resist your greatest desire.
I could have loaded the menu while they were playing the fucking cutscene. Come on, man. Okay. I was saying something, that cutscene interrupted me, and I was saying something, and now I don't remember what. God damn it. Okay, so after Heroes 4, the franchise kind of went dormant because it was owned by 3DO, who went bankrupt, and I think that's when Ubisoft had bought it, sometime after that, and then started, I don't know, making it again. So I think like Heroes 5 released long after Heroes 4. It might have been 5 or 6 years later, maybe even longer. And Heroes 5 was actually not that well received, but then there was a standalone DLC that came out for it that apparently was pretty popular. I gave it a try, and it was, I don't know, it didn't really click with me very well. It didn't quite have the same feelings that the Heroes 3 and 4 had for me, so I didn't really play it very long. And then they did release Heroes 6, and I think that was just an absolute travesty, and I think it flopped pretty hard, and then once again the franchise pretty much went dormant. I have seen within the past, I don't know, I'd say maybe 2 years, there's been a lot of like spiritual successors that have been trying to crop up for the Heroes franchise. They're not direct sequels, obviously, but definitely have similar ideas. I should mention that there's like I think it's called Age of Mythology, which is like vaguely similar to Heroes of Might and Magic. It was kind of like Civilizations fused with Heroes of Might and Magic. So there's some gameplay elements of both in there. So it didn't quite scratch the same itch. There was another very similar one to Heroes of Might and Magic where it has the same map exploration thing and the whole town building thing that you have. But the battles themselves are kind of like it's kind of like an idle game where you just have the monster, like you recruit the party, and then when you go into battle, they just all go in and attack on their own. There's not really any strategy. And then there was another game that released around the same time that like was truly Heroes of Might and Magic inspired to every single degree. I believe it's on my wish list, but it's still in early access. And I've been waiting for it to leave early access. But also, a note on that one is it does seem like it's once again trying to revitalize the formula that was made in Heroes of Might and Magic 3 and not 4. So I think as a fan of Heroes of Might and Magic 4, which is a lot of people didn't like, I think I will not be serviced anytime soon in that regard. Anyways, I'm not gonna do the tutorial. What's this? Quick game mode where you draft a hero, their equipment, and army, and then proceed directly to duel with the... That's stupid. Begin with faction picks and bans. But each player controls only one hero. Faster. Okay. No, I want the classic mode. These are the maps. We'll just do a medium-sized 2-player map. So I always liked when I played Heroes of Might and Magic 3. What did I like? I think in 3. Gosh, I can't remember. The thing is, it's like I played 3 a lot, but it's been such a long time. I think on GOG, I only own Heroes of Might and Magic 4. I never actually bought Heroes 3, so I probably haven't played Heroes 3 since my fucking Windows XP computer that my mom had. So I don't even remember what my favorite was. In Heroes 4, I always preferred either Necropolis or I think it was the Forest. Actually, I don't know. I kind of liked all of them in Heroes 4. Anyways, we'll just go with Necropolis. We'll just do a random starting hero. I guess that's who I am. I'm the old lady. Also, as a casual player, I'm just gonna put it to easy. I'm not good at strategy games. I'm not gonna lie, but I still have fun with them. Also, I should mention this music sounds generic, which is disappointing. But menu music has never been a forte for Heroes, so maybe it's okay. Let's find out. Let's go into the town. What does the town music sound like? I don't know. Kind of already has generic vibes. Yeah, I don't know. This just sounds... Just doesn't inspire the same way as Heroes 4. Okay. So we have construction. It's nice that it shows the construction path, the tree. Oh, is this your magic tower? Oh no, a law points. What's that? That's new. I guess this is kind of like your town hall. It's what I think it was called in the other Heroes games. So, yeah, we'll start that because that gives you more gold per day. And troops. How much money do I have? That much. Oh, that's stupid. You have to hover over it to see how much you're gaining per day? It was not like that in the other Heroes games. Was it? Oh, maybe it never fucking showed it in the other. I could have sworn it had a... Okay, that's not it. Open the image in the... There. I could have... Oh, well. Okay, well, whatever. Let's just hire them. And... There. Okay. And collect stuff. I want to see a battle right away. Go. I do like the map revealing effect. That's pretty cool. Oh, I can collect these. Not bad. I'm not going to be able to get a fight this turn. That's okay. Destroy them. Battle. Okay. So let's see how this works. What is it doing? Is it loading? Oh. Why is there a throbber here? Why is there a throbber? It made me think that it was like trying to load something. Okay. Oh, I have 2 stacks of skeletons. It was something that I always thought was... It's kind of an interesting way of handling armies. So obviously, especially for the early days of PC gaming. Because Heroes 1 released pretty early on. I think it was like a... Windows. It might have been a DOS game. I'm not sure. It is pretty old. So obviously having thousands of sprites on the screen was just technically impossible for the hardware at the time. So they have this interesting way of handling large armies that is unique to heroes, in where you make stacks. So this number underneath them, in a way, is sort of kind of like their HP, but also not really. That's how many troops are in this stack here. And in fact, actually, this is a nice quality of life thing. I believe this bar on top here is the health bar of the current troop. So basically, in a way, you could think of it as having 9 health bars. Who's attacking? This wolf. They have like really high speed or something. They always get to attack first or retaliate first. So here you can see I lost 4 of my doggos or whatever. So yeah, it does seem like it's kind of following the Heroes of Might and Magic 3 formula. That's the same little musical sting that they used in the past. That's funny. Nostalgia. But to be honest, look at that. The auto battle can resolve it with no troop losses. I don't think I can do that. I still want to do a fight. The throbber really throws me off there. So, can my... here? You can't click your hero, though? Fall asleep. Oh, I should have put the fucking archer to sleep. Oh, that solves that. They have stupid high speed. What's with that? Can you inspect? 3? Wait, but mine has 5. Is that just an effect they have? Oh, yeah. Okay. That's why. They have... I'm surprised they have 2, like, recruitment stations nearby. That's pretty rare. Like, sometimes on some maps you'd have, like, a place to recruit additional troops. 1 near your main base. Wow, there's another one there, too. That's crazy. They really want to load you up on troops, don't they? Weird fucking map design. I should mention, too, by the way, so because I enjoyed... So, Heroes actually came with its own level editor, and I used to make maps for Heroes as well. Again, I didn't play online or anything, so it was definitely something I did for myself. But there's even like tools for making campaigns and stuff. I think I made a couple of different really crappy campaigns in Heroes, and I'd let my friends play them, or I'd play them with my friends or whatever. So I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm like an expert on making Heroes maps, but I've tried my hand a few times at making like balanced maps. So I don't know. To me, this would have been kind of weird to do, to have so many places to recruit additional troops. Oh, I haven't. You know what I haven't been doing is I haven't been checking in on my town every turn. That's bad. Should probably try to build something every turn. Allows to sacrifice. That's weird English. Allows to sacrifice any creature to turn them into undead of the same tier. I think it means allows you to sacrifice any creature. Okay. I think this is kind of like a Heroes 5 thing, maybe. So in the previous Heroes games, for each tier of monster, you have different tiers of monsters that you could recruit. Oh, this, I actually can't really show it very well here. That's unfortunate. I don't think there's any easy way to show monster tiers. Oh, right down here, down at the bottom. Chat's kind of covering it up, but yes, it's the tiers of monsters. So you'd have like there's like 2 level 1 tiers. They're really weak, low health, low damage, but you can get a lot of them. They repopulate quickly. So like I can get plus 32 each turn, I think that is. Or maybe that's per week. I'm not sure. Okay, that's per week. So, and then like it goes up to a level 2, and then a tier, a tier 2, and then tier 3, tier 4, and then tier 5 is the last one, which is usually a really expensive creature that you'd only get maybe 1 or 2 population per week for that creature. However, so here's the thing, is other than your tier 1 creatures, almost every other creature would have 2 different versions, or have two different creatures per tier, but you can only pick one. So like at tier 2, you might have like, I don't know, hellhounds or ghosts, but you can only pick one of those. And that would also affect your tree on what you could build thereafter, right? You might need this creature or this building that spawns these creatures in order to build that building or something like that. But I think Heroes 5 kind of did away with that, and then here it seems like you build the one building and then maybe you get to select which one that you want. I'm not sure. Let's find out. There it is. Okay, yeah, you can select which one you want. That's strange. Okay. That's something, I guess. Yeah. So just let them run. More skeletons. I want to put this stack on there. There we go. Once per game grants a random small reward. Oh, but I'm out of turns. I'm annoyed there's no hotkey to change turn or to end turn, or at least not the common ones, not space or enter. Destroy them. Oh, damn it, once again. Okay, let's put them to sleep. There we go. Skeletons should hit pretty hard since there's 130 of them. Yeah, killed all of them. No thanks. Okay, my hero does have a level. Or is that magic? It does say 1 down there. Maybe they have a level. I don't know. Oh, E ends the turn. Good. Oh, I forgot to build something last. Oh, well, it's fine. I don't think I'm actually going to play a whole round of this because it would probably take way too long. I actually think I might stop this. I really just kind of wanted to get kind of an initial impression of the game. Kind of get a sense of what this version of the game is like, this new iteration of it's like. And I think I kind of got a sense of that now. It's definitely, it seems like it's kind of a combination of Heroes 3 and Heroes 5, probably. Which I might enjoy, but I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'll have to wait and see. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. That was the stream today. That's all the games that I have. This one is Heroes of Might and Magic is not out yet. It's supposed to release next year. It just says available 2026. Doesn't say what month, so that could be anytime next year. The other one that I was keeping an eye on, let's see, what is it called? Song of Conquest. I think that's the one. Yeah. So, oh, and it looks like it's released. It's not in early access anymore. Very nice. So anyways, yeah, it definitely is like trying to do the Heroes of Might and Magic thing. So you have your hero, you have the equipment that your hero can have. You can even see down here, there's stacks of troops, although I am realizing that they seem to be limited. That kind of sucks. It is always fun to have literally thousands of troops in a single stack. But yeah, anyways. I was pretty interested in this game. I might pick it up. I don't know. Again, it's trying to do the Heroes of Might and Magic 3 kind of thing, which was I enjoyed, but it definitely wasn't my personal favorite in the series. I've already mentioned it was 4. I would have preferred some sort of iteration on 4. One thing I really wanted was kind of leaning more into the hero roleplay kind of thing, but that seems to be the most hated part of Heroes 4, so I don't think that's gonna happen. Anyways, yeah, I don't know what to say about that game. I'll keep track of it, maybe. I don't know. I'm just going to sit here and say I don't know all day because I really don't. So how about we just end it? So anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me this time. And I'll probably have some more games for you next time as well. We'll continue to check out demos, see if we can't find a good game, a game that resonates with Nolan. But as for today, that's going to be it. So thank you guys so much for joining, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye.